It's bad movie time, y'all.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
What's going on, everybody? This is Travis from Candid at the Movies, and today I am back with a brand new bad movie, and it is a 2020 film known as Atypical Wednesday. This movie is directed and starring Mr. Ealy, first time I've heard of him, and it also stars Cooper Friedman. We've got Emmy Raver-Lampman, for anybody that's an Umbrella Academy fan. We've got Brisha Webb, and we've got Seth Green in this movie. Now, this movie is probably the weirdest odd choice for a comedy drama that they wanted to do. The basis of this movie is Ealy's character is dating a woman that he's supposedly so in love with, but can't open up to her or commit to her, so they're going on all these breaks where he's basically cheating on her. And he's going to a therapist to see why he wants to still be with this girl, even though he's obviously doing all the wrong things. His therapist is Michael Ealy, who is basically giving him all these thoughts of, hey, this is what you should do, but per usual, Mr. Ealy is not listening. And then one day he gets caught up with this one little white kid that basically gets left at his therapist and doesn't have a ride home. And these two spend the afternoon of getting to know one another and going on hijinks. Now, I'll go ahead and tell you, this movie is on Amazon Prime, so it's free to watch. So please you check it out just so you can understand what I'm talking about when I talk about this movie. It's listed as a comedy drama, and it's also touching.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
This movie is not touching. There are scenes in this movie that, in all honesty, are just going to have you confused or like, what's the point of this? Even watching it to the end, I don't know what the point of this movie was. If it was to make everybody laugh, there was only like a handful of scenes that really were like really genuinely funny and out this world of weirdness. But overall, this was just a weird film. The basis with Mr. Ealy and what he's doing in this movie, it feels like he was trying to mix it up with being a serious drama about love and then wanting to add in Problem Child Part 1, Problem Child 1 and 2 all together, which...
Wait a minute! Who are you?
The little kid known as Alec, he was basically being weird and getting bullied in school, and then for some unknown reason, to get back at one of his bullies, he decides to get some fluid, and while the kid's in the bathroom, burn him. Yeah, you heard me right. He decided to get a lot of fluid and burn this kid's legs. That's why he has to go to therapy. And I will give this movie one little bit of credit, just one little smidge.
Stop the cap!
When all this was going on, he was having an argument with his girl, finding out this stuff about the little kid Alec, and his girl's ex, all in the car trying to start problems with them as well. They at least showed a good example of how somebody deals with it, has a lot of anxiety going to them, and everything's just coming all at once, and they just need to get away. That was probably the most perfect thing of this film.
Perfect.
In short summary, I'm just going to tell you this is the climax of the film. You have them finding where the kid's parents live, because the kid basically lied and said he went to therapy when he didn't, so he was skipping therapy, and they thought the kid was kidnapped. They find where the kid lives. The cops take Mr. Ealy, getting ready to lock him up for kidnapping. The little kid's just there, chilling. Mr. Ealy says the weirdest line that makes him sound like a 8-year-old. He was like, I bet you don't know Alec doesn't like hamburgers, stupid. Then it comes where the parents begrudgingly let the cops know that the son was little Alec was in therapy for burning a kid's feet. Coincidentally, this is one of the cops' son that it has second-degree burns, and cops ready to fight this little kid, which is funny, hearing him cuss the kid out. Then you have Seth Green out of nowhere quoting Boys in the Hood to admit his love to Emmy Raver's character. And then out of nowhere, little Alec starts to burn the cop. Puts his legs on fire as well. Out of nowhere, which was very stealthy of him, but it was very weird. And then the movie ends with little Alec being in a group home where they're trying to get the kid to be better. He's still crazy. Sending letters to Mr. J. Lee. Mr. J. Lee and Emmy Raver get ready to go on vacation, and then they're just like, hey, we're doing better. They're not going to go to therapy no more. And then the movie ends with Michael Ealy as a therapist doing cocaine.
We don't do that here.
Bad rap music plays to end the movie. If it's like Mims, This Is Why I'm Hot type bad rap. So if you can picture that, yeah, that was a typical Wednesday. Is this the worst thing I've seen? No, not at all. Was this put together well? Not really. But I'll give Mr. J. Lee this. He had a lot of big name people in this movie. Comment below. Let me know if you're going to check out aTypical Wednesday. I feel people should watch it, but just go in with everything I've told you. Just look at the movie and you'll just be sitting here like, who? How'd you come up with this? Just let me know. If you like this movie, please let me know what you thought was great about the movie. But this is Travis from Candid at the Movies. We're going to check out some more bad movies in a little bit. You're probably going to see a new one in a few minutes, maybe. Or in a few days. You never know. Y'all have a good one.